Hello. Welcome to Two Dorks Read The Phantom of Manhattan by Frederick Forsyth, in which Natalie and Michael, two Phantom fans on a mission, subject themselves to the book that served as the launchpad for Love Never Dies, Andrew Lloyd Webber's controversial sequel to Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera. Thank you so much for joining us. We now present the stunning conclusion.
Epilogue. All one page of epilogue.
You can do it if you want to.
I don't think anyone's doing it. So I don't even know who's narrating this. I think it's just Forsyth for once we have an omniscient narrator. Okay. The body of Christine de Chagny was laid to rest beside that of her father in the churchyard of a small village in Brittany from which they both came. Wishing you were somehow near again. Wishing you were somehow here again was in Brittany. Isn't that a bit of a trek out?
It is from Paris.
Like, she just went from opera rehearsals to get to Brittany, and she came back for more nonsense later on.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I guess it could have happened in an isolated thing, but you think with the wishing dress, that would indicate that, she started off in rehearsal and then went.
Yeah, she did start off in rehearsal and went.
Yeah. All right. The Vicomte, the good and kindly man, retired to his Normandy estates. He never married again and kept a picture of his much-loved wife beside him at all times. He died of natural causes in the spring of 1940 and never lived to see the invasion of his native land. Does this mean that when he went to the auction, he kept her picture with him?
I guess. Yeah, at all times.
At all times.
But here's my question though.
Yeah.
I thought France was invaded in like 1939.
Oh, my war history is not there.
Hold on. I'll do a quick one.
I know Poland was 39.
Yeah. Poland was 39, but I think France happened almost at the same time. Let's see here.
It was next on the list, but I don't know how long Poland took.
Let's see. Oh, I have it here in my book. Let's see. Oh, it was May 10th, 1940.
He just missed it. He just missed it. Oh my God, you should have been there. Oh, Raoul, you stick around. All right. Father Joe Kilfoyle stayed on and settled in New York, where he found a refuge and school for the destitute, abused, and unwanted children of the Lower East Side. He refused all preferment in the church and remained simply Father Joe to generations of underprivileged kids. Throughout, his homes and schools remained remarkably well endowed, but he never revealed where the funds came from.
Yeah,
he died full of years. All of the I've never heard that expression before.
He had all the years in him.
Yes. Okay. He could hold no more years in the mid-1950s. For his last 3 years, he was confined to a home for old priests in a small town on the coast of Long Island, where the nuns who looked after him reported that he would sit on the open deck, wrapped in a blanket, staring eastwards across the sea and dreaming of a far near Mullinger.
Hang on! Is there an old folks' home for only priests?
I don't know.
Just maybe? Imagine how.
Is
just
there a
imagine
Long Island? Is there a Long Island home for priests? There might be.
Okay, no, because this is kind of fun. Just imagine this: you go to right next to it is the Long Island home for the criminally insane. You take a left turn. At one side, everyone's just praying.
Maybe I don't know. Bishop blesses new home for senior priests, 2009. I guess the concept isn't revolutionary. There could have been something. There's what's the St. Pius X residence? Maybe that's something, but I don't know. I assume it's plausible that it's occurred. All right. My apologies. Let's wrap up everyone. Oscar Hammerstein later lost control of the Manhattan Opera to the Met, which drove it out of business. His grandson, Oscar II, collaborated with Richard Rodgers to write musicals in the 1940s and 50s. Pierre de Chagny completed his schooling in New York, graduated from an Ivy League university, and joined his father at the head of the enormous family corporation. During the First World War, both men changed the family name from Mulheim to another, still widely known and respected in America to this day.
Oh, so we don't even get to know which one it is.
We don't know. I'm sure they're the Bushes now. It's fine.
No, they're the Trumps.
Oh, God.
But yeah, but that would actually fit though.
Oh, God, I don't... Maybe. But
Yeah, because he's like a business tycoon who helps build up Manhattan.
But Trump was already the Drumps, so...
No, yeah, but I'm saying like his grandfather, or like the.
I see. You know what? Maybe. It's not
Yeah.
impossible. All right. The corporation became famous for its philanthropy, so no. Across a wide range of social issues. Founded by a major institution for the correct... Yeah, okay. Founded a major institution for the correction of disfigurement and created many charitable foundations. I'm glad we put this issue to rest. The father retired in his early 20s to a secluded property in Connecticut, where he lived out his days with books, paintings, and his beloved music. He was attended by 2 veterans, each cruelly disfigured while fighting in the trenches, and after that day in Battery Park, never wore his mask again. The son, Pierre, married once and died of old age in the year the first American landed on the moon. His 4 children live on. The end.
Well, at the very least, the son had a happy life.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised how nonchalantly they've addressed Pierre just, switching parental custody, and they're not talking about any correspondence between Eric and Raoul in the joint raising of Pierre, if that's indeed what happened, or if Pierre just said, I hate France, I'm living in America now.
Yeah.
This man is just too sad. I'm going to live with him.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Raoul has been like a good father anyways. So I think he would still want to talk to him.
You'd hope.
Yeah.
He's wealthy enough for the traveling, certainly.
What?
Although they've all got money now. There's definitely enough money for them to travel and see each other,
Well, yeah.
It's cross-Atlantic.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's no longer deep in debt, stinking drunk, or pitiful.
That is true.
He still has his estates in Normandy.
Yeah, Raoul's got a happy ending-ish compared to Love Never Dies.
Yeah, compared to Love Never
Dies
Dies.
In this one, maybe.
Yeah, he does actually. I must say that between the 2 Raouls, this one is by far the better one.
That's true. I just wish he had more to do, because he's part of the main trio. So it's a little bit disappointing that he's just kind of a background character who, retroactive spoilers, is no longer endowed. He had to lose his boys. So I just he was only really kind of brought up for that until the until the final 5 pages.
And it is dumb. I mean, come on. He's still one of the main characters.
Yeah, he is. Poor Raoul. He never gets done right in the Weberverse.
I mean, not to be like that, but for everyone who has heard that I'm doing my version as well, that's the reason I'm writing him the way I am. Adding the characters, making him a more adventurous type.
Yeah.
Because I like that. We need a hero like that in Weber's version.
That's the thing. I love the LaRue Raoul so much more. Especially since I've, reread somewhat recently.
Oh yeah, I mean he's still a creeping perv, but I mean that's yeah. With the whole stalk, we have a stalker stalking the stalker, and
that's true. That is true. He's a
Like,
little obsessive about the Christine thing. Christine just gets people like that, I guess. Just
yeah,
she hits that. It's some astrological thing.
yeah, it seems like, but because here's the thing, like in LaRue, the role there. I mean, yeah, okay, his heart is in the right place. He cries a lot. He whines a lot.
Yes.
But except for that, oh, he's also a perv, and he also like sneaks into her dressing room and hides like in her like like behind a screen or something.
I'm not sure if he's a straight perv though. I don't think he would be, especially.
No, no. He wouldn't be like that now if we think about it now.
No. Oh,
But
you mean
he-
he's like in the context? I guess.
Yeah. I'm saying, imagine him being caught.
Yeah.
That would basically end it.
He did kill a
Like-
cat, maybe.
Or that might have been he shot like at Eric's shoulder or something. We'd never know. Even if he did shoot at Eric, he didn't kill him. So. But yeah.
Digression. That was Phantom of Manhattan, everyone.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm actually sort of happy we're done with this train wreck, because a train wreck it is.
Yeah, it was, you've heard us already take up a lot of our issues probably earlier on in the stream, but it's just, it's a lot of pages for remarkably little action, and it just seems like Forsyth used this as a writing exercise to, like, half-bake some role-playing characters into the Phantom universe.
Honestly, you know what it seems like to me?
What?
It seems like he used this much filler because he bashed on LaRue so much. And then when he found out, oh shit, it's actually hard to write this many people, then he just decided to drop it and just went, okay, I'll just do this anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I mean...
That's how it seems like.
I just don't know why he added so many extra people.
I don't know. Yeah, no, but I mean, like, we didn't need Taffy.
We didn't need Taffy. Taffy was, he was the fun master at one of the Coney Island, parks. He was running the mirror maze when Christine and Eric first met, and he, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that already, but,
Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing. We did not need him at all, whatsoever.
listen, not only did it turn out that Eric was, or Darius, one of the two, was operating the Maze of Mirrors anyway, without the need for any kind of guy at the mirrors, but we also learned about Taffy's life goals, and his history, and almost his upbringing, and it was just weird, and then we never see Taffy again.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like I said, that's the one time we find, and it could just have been, he could just as well have been explained away with, oh, by the way, the Fun Master was up there, what was up in the control room. That's it.
Like, I would have actually accepted Charlie as the new guy, as he kind of explained stuff like, when we were there, the Fun Master seemed kind of befuddled because it was such short notice, and, you know, he was telling me about how hard it is to run the mirrors. But, you know, so when that happened, it was kind of wild. Like, I would have been okay with that, because then the whole Charlie is now friends with the Christine crew thing would have come into play a bit more, and...
Yeah, and
Yeah.
but here's something that I am rather actually miffed about.
Okay.
Why isn't there one chapter dedicated to Pierre or Christine's thoughts? We have
See,
one for
We have
Hey,
a
we have
Pierre
one for Eric.
chapter, but
Yeah.
it's actually like Father Joe kind of hijacks
Yeah, it's
the whole thing.
yeah, basically it's like we have a Pierre chapter, but it's Father Joe explaining everything.
And then Father Joe gets his own chapter where he talks to Jesus about Eric.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to know how it would be absolutely amazing to have in this thing?
What?
In the middle, like, because first of all, I would put the Christine and gang arriving in New York quite early.
That's the thing. Christine shows up 2/3 in.
Yeah, like I said, they should have arrived like at the most 1/4 into the book. The rest, there could have been like a brief, and I mean very brief, not Madame Jerry brief, explanation of what is going on. You know, there could have been like, she could have explained, you know, she could have arrived, we would know, okay, here it is. There could have been like, because they do these backflashes all the time anyways. You know, oh, this is me now, and this is what I'm doing. This is what happened. So, instead of doing that...
I don't know why we got this is what happened. This isn't an anime. You don't need, like, a weekly recap.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll recap on occasion, just because our thing is weekly, or about weekly, but this is a book. This is not... You don't do that.
Yeah, and here's the thing. This is what actually miffed me so much.
What?
Well, we have, like you said, we do have a Pierre chapter, but like you said, it is hijacked by freaking Reverend Killjoy or whatever.
Yeah.
And why can't we just have him writing in his diary something like, I don't know why, but sometimes when I hear a bell, I can hear the music that it has with it. I can put it onto paper, basically. Not that blatantly, but like...
Oh, you mean like Pierre?
Yeah. If Pierre actually writes this in what would be his diary or something.
Yeah, we know nothing about Pierre. He's just like...
Yeah.
French meat sack. I don't know. Like,
yeah. He's insert French boy here.
Yeah.
And we know nothing about him. We know like that he's the son of the Phantom and Christine. That is all.
We know that he's clever enough to dismantle monkey toys.
Yeah,
so
he learned that
mechanical
somewhere.
Mind, I guess, and that's interesting. That's a good show moment.
But
that's really all we got.
Yeah, but we never get to understand where that came from.
No.
I mean, even in Susan K. Okay, I'm gonna mention K again because I can't help it. She explains shit. In Susan K, we learn that Eric gets his mechanical knowledge from disassembling the frigging clocks in his house and then assembles them to make them work again. I mean, even for a child, that is weird, but she also describes that he does fail quite a few times. And we find out that when she gives him her mirror, that he finds out that it's basically just some tin foil on the back of some glass. He likes to disassemble things. That's how we get to understand Eric in Susan K. He likes disassembling things and and understand how they work. But with Pierre, we get nothing.
No, we really don't. It's disappointing, especially because like you don't even get stuff like, oh, this is Pierre. Like even from Father Joe, he could say, I've been with Pierre for ages. He's kind of a weird kid, but I like him. Like you don't even have any kind of indication that maybe he's a bit phantom oriented in some way.
Yeah, there's nothing at all.
Nothing.
So instead of having, I don't know, Charlie Bloom describe how he likes to go down to the pub and drink a beer, maybe take that and put it as Pierre, how he likes to disassemble stuff.
Yeah.
And basically, there could be like, you can make a small... Wait, oh shit. Wait, something happened. One moment, sorry.
Technical difficulties?
Something is going on in my end.
Huh, what's up? Do I sound odd?
No. It was my It was my speaker. It started changing all the time.
Oh, well,
Anyways,
I don't think we're too long anyway now. We're about into 2 hours and the book is over.
Yeah. But what I wanted to say was, instead of having that, why not just frigging put in a small, like, it could be a diary note or something.
Yeah.
Dear diary, today I disassembled my first clock. I now know how they work.
That'd be cool. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are so right. No, they.
Yeah. Or like the dear diary, today I met a priest, and he has decided to teach me what the musical notes are. And then there's like 2 weeks later, you know, they can change the dates. Today I wrote my first melody. It brought my mother to tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it something like that. Give some emotion into this kid, for crying out loud.
Yeah, he's really just. He's kind of like. You've referred to her and this fan fiction a little bit throughout this. He's kind of like the luggage of the story.
Oh yeah, he is the luggage of the story.
And Pierre was there too.
Yeah. Basically, Pierre was there too, and it's like he's just being brought along, but he's the luggage that everyone wants and one wants to kill.
Yeah, he's coveted luggage.
Yeah, he's coveted luggage, and that's all he is. Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud, when Raoul, who is barely friggin' mentioned in this, even when he gets to still act a bit, at least a little bit heroic again, because, you know, when he gets dragged out by Charlie when they go to Battery Park and they go search for Christine, when even he gets to do what he's known for, I mean, yeah, okay, it's grasping at straws, but he is doing it.
You know what? I'm going to take some issue here. Because maybe, like, Charlie has no reason to be, you know, necessarily slanted against Raoul in any way for anything. Right?
No.
Father Joe maybe, because, oh, I love Christine, but everyone loves Christine. So get in line, Father Joe. But,
Yes.
But what I'm concerned about is Raoul did some badass shit, even in the musical. You know, he still wanted to face the Phantom up front, even as he was having fireballs hurled at him. You know,
More tricks, monsieur.
like, he was still into it. He was still he was a very, and so to have Charlie describe him as kind of ineffectual and like passive is very strange to me.
Well, I mean, I guess with the age and with everything past, he just wanted to like take it easy.
I mean, that's true and all, but at the same time, it's
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like.
Sorry,
You first.
No, it's just I was just gonna reiterate further. He bullied the late Madame Jury into revealing where the Phantom is, and you know, he ventured down into the depths, but he's ineffectual and, you know, a little bit laid back. And I get this, I assume this is a slighted thing at, you know, the state of where his junk is, but that's not fair because allegedly this happened.
This happened after, though.
This happened after. He still went through final layer with nothing down there, and it didn't have any effect.
Yeah.
In terms of his courage, obviously, or his, you know, fortitude and wherewithal.
Yeah, like I said, it is rather curious in its own way, but curious in a bad way. Like, okay, let's take musical Raoul for a moment. The musical Raoul, I agree, he is rather haphazardly put together.
But he's a brave boy.
Yeah. I mean, he's still like there. He's still there for more than like a third of the musical.
Yeah.
And I mean, he still does shit. He still promises Christine he's gonna save her. He still, like you said, he still intends to face the Phantom head on. In the movie, even more so when he jumps after him. after the masquerade thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, even more so in the movie. Even though he's okay, I should point out that Raoul from the musical isn't my favorite, and defending him is really not what I do best. However,
Well, he's not the character of fascination.
no, yeah, partly that, and partly because in the musical he's a rather boring character. I mean, yeah, okay, he does a few things that's pretty cool. Like you said, he does face up against the Phantom hurling fireballs at him.
Yep.
But I mean, in the movie, he even does like a sword fight with him head on. He jumps after the Phantom during Masquerade, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, in the movie, one thing that I like, even though he's stupid enough to actually get caught in a trap, no one knows where Mr. Populaire placed all his traps anyway, so it's fine. But I mean, he gets into this trap with like a spiked ceiling that's trying to crush him. Instead of panicking, he keeps his cool, gets the valve turned, and reverses the trap.
Yes.
So I mean, he does actually have a bit of that action hero a little bit in him. So we do know that he does have balls. Well,
Yes.
not literally, but I mean,
Well, not if we take Phantom of Manhattan into context, but no one really does.
yeah,
I assume, according to Love Never Dies, he's still intact.
yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be like, no, you lie. Like yeah. So of course he is, but
He just forgot. Are
Yeah,
you
he
so
just
sure?
forgot. okay, yeah, no. Are you so sure? No, I have dementia. No, but like so, and then when the final air happens, I think I told you this before. When I saw the one version in Kristianstad,
Yes.
Kristianstad, as it's called in southern Sweden.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah?
remember that. Yep.
Yeah. When I saw that, I really liked a few of the things that they did because it made a lot more sense. First of all, the Phantom actually won the sword fight, but it wasn't like a win-win. It was more like he defended himself against Raoul's blows. Raoul was the one who was more like aggressive in that one.
Okay, so Raoul is stronger.
No, I guess so. I don't know.
Alright.
But it was more like the Phantom knew exactly what blows he was gonna use, so he just defended. It was like he defended and countered like flawlessly. And then was like, more. Let's see how far you dare go, asshole.
Yeah.
So Raoul took Christine and they fled. Then during like the final air, and I told you about this. This is my final part. This is my final thing I'm going to comment on, and this is my favorite thing from that, actually.
Where does this? I'm sorry. Where does this loop back into Phantom of Manhattan?
Yes, I'm going to come to that.
All right.
In the Kristianstad one, Raoul goes down to the Phantom's lair, revolver in hand, and he intends to kill the Phantom, and of course. Otherwise, it would be kind of pointless. And when the Phantom sees that, he actually takes cover behind Christine, which is just cowardly anyways. But, I mean, I guess he wouldn't shoot her because, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, it's the smart thing to do. Anyways. So when he does that, he basically says, Christine, let me see her. Well, she's here. What? Anyways, the Phantom pushes her forward. She grabs a hold of Raoul. He actually fucking pushes her to the floor to be able to shoot at him. But then he's gone. You can't see him. He turns away, and the Monsieur, I bid you. Yeah, it comes. He overpowers Raoul, gets the gun out of his hand, and now the Phantom is in control, motherfucker.
But
yes. So what I was going for is that is the kind of Raoul we're talking about. One who is brazen enough to go down guns blazing if he needs to.
There we go.
He might have courage, maybe not the intellect, but he does have the courage.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what I was going for.
I see.
I'm sorry if it took a little bit of a.
Yeah. You know.
It's just my way of explaining shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Just wanted to make sure that you know, the connection was.
Oh yeah. The connection was real. It takes me quite a long time to do it.
Excellent.
But yeah, I think should we cut the stream here then?
Yeah. So let's see. So Phantom of Manhattan. It's a book. It's love never dies, but there's also demon worship. But it's not nearly as interesting as you'd think, despite the demon worship.
Actually, it's love never dies done on the cheap, and that says a lot.
Yeah, and well, I guess I've got to say, I think I was thinking about this. I am grateful that Love Never Dies did shift primarily to Coney.
Yes, I do that too, because it makes so much more sense.
It makes more sense. It gives the Phantom a much better outlet for his phantomness than just being a stonk man. And it gives the characters, they don't have as much room as I'd like, or as much time as I'd like for development, but it gives them more room for development than whatever this was.
Yeah. And this has to be taken into account as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if Love Never Dies would have kept it mainly in Coney, but still had the whole, you know, the Phantom might still invest in an opera house every now and then because of his passion, that would also work.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like I have written, okay, here we go again. I'm sorry. I have also I'm trying to do like a rewriting of Love Never Dies. And in my version, he builds an exact replica of the fucking the Opera Populaire.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in the middle of the frigging park, there's like this.
But it's Coney, so why not?
Yeah. Yes. Exact. That's exactly my reasoning. So
but I get that. But yeah, so just better outlets for phantoming, yeah?
Yes. And you can build whatever, you can do whatever, you can have some fun.
It's like Minecraft for the Phantom.
Yeah, it fits it perfectly. Well,
yeah.
Minecraft is kind of like, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but if anyone has played Fallout 4, it's kind of like that.
I'm not sure
you can build whatever.
That connection.
Okay, no, but basically. You can build whatever in like your places. There's always going to be a mod, and Eric has all the mods.
Yeah. All right. So I think we've gone about as far as we can go.
I think we've said everything that needs to be said.
With Phantom of Manhattan, I can push my right arrow button no further on my Caliber app. So there are no more pages. Thank you all so much for following,
for being with
madness, and yeah.
And if you do want us to continue and stuff like that, leave a comment or something. Let us know.
Yeah, we're up for doing more Phantom-related projects, talking about books or even just fan fiction.
Yeah, actually, we do have a few fan fictions I think we're gonna do.
Yeah, but we'll just leave it at that. No spoilers.
Nope.
We'll see what brews under the surface, in the background. Thank you all so much for being with us for Phantom of Manhattan.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm on Tumblr. We're both on Discord, Phantom Retrospective. See you guys around, and thank you.
See ya.